What is up, my fellow budget travelers? Today I am at the Great Falls in Virginia, and this actually used to be a canal. I'm standing in a canal, and this canal was actually developed by George Washington himself, and this is where everybody used to come to get around the waterfall. So check it out. I'm about to show you the Great Falls and everything. I hope you enjoy this video. The drive down into the Great Falls is actually really pretty. The roads are covered with these amazing trees, and since it is a national park, they do charge. So for us, it was $20 for the car. There was 2 of us in the car, and it is so worth it because you could totally spend the whole day here. The visitor center was closed, but they did have a bunch of pamphlets that explain the history of everything going on with the falls. They also have these spread out throughout the park so you can learn a lot about the things that used to go on in the park. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 of the overlooks. It was Overlook 1, 2, and 3, which is number 9, 10, and 11 on this map. We also found a little sideway that we went and explored, and then I'll also make a separate video to hike through the park because this thing is so fun. You're gonna love it. And it is so cool to think that George Washington created this concept to get around the waterfall, and that this all used to be water on the left-hand side of this walkway. First off, let's go check out Overlook number 1. Quick side note, do not try to swim in this water. You will drown according to all the signs. I chose to walk on a bunch of the rocks to get a better view, but they also have little easier pathways for you to go up to. I'll show you one a little bit later. Right? There's also a path along the Maryland side of the falls, so that outlook is over here. Over here is one of the easier paths I was talking about. It's mostly dirt with just a few rocks here and there, but it's mostly dirt path. So don't get intimidated by watching me climb all these rocks. You don't have to, I just chose to do it because it's so much fun. So as you were reading that sign, this is what used to be the canal right here that is all grass now, but that was to get around the waterfall. Next, off to Overlook 2. This side was cool because it curves a little bit, so you see a lot more of all the little itty bitty waterfalls that are within the large waterfall. As you're walking, there's little entryways for kayakers and fishermen to go down, so those are really neat to explore too, because then you can get really close down at the water. They also give you an amazing view of how the rock was formed and just how cool all the rocks are and all the layers of sand and everything that have been captured in them. All along the path there are kind of resting areas and places you can chill and have a picnic all along the waterfall. You'll also see a number of these huge trees, and the ones marked with blue mark the path. So if you ever go off the path into the woods, just keep an eye out for the blue trees and follow those paths. Here comes Overlook number 3. Even though the visitor center was closed, they did have a little ranger station set up over here that tells you the history of the area. This is pretty crazy to think that the falls flooded this much. And this is a really cool depiction of how they were able to get up and down to the canal. You use the different locks, and they would either fill them up so you can go up or fill them up so you can take it on the way down. This is how high the water used to get when it would flood. This cool moment captured of history is located over by Overlook 3. all the sides and stuff. Oh, there's those kayakers. He's gonna make it. No. Dang. So close that time. Right. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the Great Falls. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And that video will be a POV walking tour of the Great Falls in Virginia. Check this out, guys. It was so cool. You're like walking along steps in the woods with all these amazing views, and you're gonna see these amazing rock formations like this one that looks like a head, so stay tuned.